I make figures of myself. They're soft sculptures that are life-size, that look like me. I'm like a very rare sight to see walking up and down the yarn aisles. And I think that that's part of the work for me, right? It's like this juxtaposition of a masculine man doing feminine crafts, and we're working with feminine medium, or at least what's been largely considered to be feminine. A lot of it has to do with memories that I have of growing up, my relationship to my dad, my uncles, my brother. Trying to understand the cultural context of masculinity and how it functions. Like, I say that I crochet because I use a crochet hook and I use yarn, but I don't really know how to crochet. I only know how to manipulate the yarn the way that I've sort of understood how to manipulate the yarn, the way I've taught myself how to do it. The way that it works for me in my head is I think of math. It's algebra. And algebra is like the most fundamental thing. Like, I can understand algebra, I can do more complex ideas. And so for me, it's getting a basic understanding for how a material functions, how it reacts, and then understanding it well enough to manipulate it to do whatever I want it to do. My wife will wrap me in saran wrap and tape. Once she cuts me out of the figure, I am left with this sort of mummified skin. I don't really like to learn the conventional ways of how things work, because you get stuck in a box. You get stuck in a box for like, this is how you do X, Y, and Z. And if I just go in there and play, I'm able to just sort of come up with my own way of having a conversation with the material. Right now, since the tape is cut open, it kind of is more forgiving with how it flops, but once it's taped back together, then it'll like get back to what it was. I'll stuff it with foam, it'll inflate back up, I'll put clothes and the crochet skins on them, and voila. I hate how long it takes, you know? But I think that that also, for me, adds a lot of the value to it, right? It can't be replicated by a machine. Whenever you approach a piece of crochet work, you know that there's an author behind it. You know that there's a real person that's behind that work. I'm getting old, my weight changes, my hairstyle changes. Eventually, I'll change the character. It's something that I've thought about a lot. When that character changes, what will it look like and what will it be?